Hello. Greetings from Weeman Laboratories. It's a rainy day here and we're kind of bored, so we got to thinking, when I was staring at him, about blinking. We got to thinking about blinking and muscle movements, and we were trying to figure out, is blinking a voluntary or involuntary muscle movement? So we decided to do some science. So what we've learned about muscles is that there's two types of muscle movement. There's voluntary and involuntary. Let's take a second to review what that means. Voluntary means that I am using my brain to tell the muscle to move. I'm pointing my finger because that's what teachers do. And I'm making weird faces because that's what I do. I'm telling my muscles to do that. So those movements are voluntary. However, right now, I'm doing some involuntary muscle movement too. Involuntary muscle movement is movement of muscles that happens without my brain giving it a specific targeted task. So I'm not thinking about my stomach right now, but I just ate lunch. Right now, the smooth muscles inside of my stomach are doing involuntary movements where they're crunching and grinding up my pizza rolls in there. It's happening whether I want it to or not. I can't stop it. I can't control it. I can't speed it up. It's involuntary. Somewhere back here in my brain, something is telling it to do that, and I can't control it. Same thing for breathing and blinking. I can control those to some degree, maybe, but there's manual override, and that stuff happens whether I want it to or not, as long as everything is functioning perfectly. So we have a bunch of blood vessels all over our body, right? Circulatory system, arteries and veins. Those things are contracting and pulsing and moving blood along as the heart pumps. All of that is involuntary. Your body is just doing it. So what we're trying to figure out here is, where does blinking fall into those two categories? All right, so we are on to part one, which is reading. So you can read the passage that's linked. You can read a part of a book you might be reading, an article, anything like that. But if you're watching me, you're waiting for me to do it. So I am going to be reading you today from Dragons Love Tacos by Adam Rubin. This is an amazing book. It's so good. All right, so while I'm reading this, you need to be looking at my eyes, and you need to count each time I blink. I won't be able to do it because I'm going to be reading. So I need you to keep count of how many times I blink in the 1 minute that I'm reading out of Dragons Love Tacos. Now, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to finish the entire book, but I do recommend it's a great read. So I'm going to get my phone and I'm going to start my timer for 1 minute as soon as I start reading. So I've got that set ready to go. So I've got this and I'm going to begin reading again. Your job is to watch my eyes. Okay, we ready? Okay. Hey kid, did you know that dragons love tacos? They love beef tacos and chicken tacos. They really love big gigantic tacos and tiny little baby tacos as well. Why do dragons love tacos? Maybe it's the smell from the sizzling pan. Maybe it's the crunch of the crispy tortillas. Maybe it's a secret. Either way, if you want to make friends with dragons, tacos are key. Hey dragon, why do you guys love tacos so much? But wait, as much as dragons love tacos, they hate spicy salsa even more. They hate spicy green salsa and spicy red salsa. They hate spicy chunky salsa and spicy smooth salsa. If the salsa is spicy at all, dragons can't stand it. Why do dragons hate spicy salsa? Well, just one drop of hot sauce makes a dragon's ears smoke. Just one single speck of a hot pepper makes a dragon snort sparks. Okay. You've got to get this book. It's so great. Okay, so now hopefully you've got a count. If not, go back and rewatch it because I have no idea how many times I blinked just then, but we can figure it out. Okay, for part 2, we are going to do a staring contest. We're going to see how long it takes for the first person to blink. So, for this, you need a partner to stare at. You need a timer. But use the stopwatch function, not the timer. The one where I push the green button and then it goes, and then when I push it again, it stops. So, when I say go, we're going to start staring at each other. I'm going to hit this timer button, and we're going to see how long it takes for one of us to blink. Are you ready, sir? Yes?
Okay, I'm actually very ready.
Very ready. Okay. Eyes on me. Ready? 1, 2, go. Don't laugh. Oh, you blinked. Okay.
Aww.
That's okay. That was 8.84 seconds. 8.84 seconds. So if you want to write that down in your data chart for how long did it take till someone blinks, we got 8.84 seconds. Now, if you're working with a partner at home and you wanted to try again for a longer time, you could, but not necessary if you want to just move right along. Good data, sir. High five. Okay, so for part 3, you also need a partner, but if not, you can just continue to watch the Weemans. So what we're going to be doing now is we are going to be, well, how to put it nicely, I'm going to send some flying objects towards my face. He has elected to be the person that throws, so I have my to-do list here. I'm going to crumple it up. Feels good. And then he's going to take that, and I'm going to protect my face with a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, or if you have some of this fun clingy wrap, you can stretch it out. Now the thing is, you're going to hold it over your face, but not on your face. See how it's not touching my face?
Yeah.
Never, ever put this stuff on your face. I mean,
I get stuck.
no, you can't breathe. It's a safety thing. It's bad. Don't do it. This too.
Please
This
don't.
again, I'm going to hold it up. I can see through it, and I'm not touching my face. Okay? So he is going to throw that wadded paper at my face 5 times. And when he's doing that, we're going to see if I blink when he does it. So I'm looking for myself to flinch. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we begin test number 3, flying objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think? Did I blink? I definitely think I blinked. Something about stuff flying at your face that makes your body react, yeah? Okay, so now the lab is done. All that's left is for you to make your conclusions and try and decide, do you think that blinking is voluntary or involuntary? I don't know.
Me
See what they
neither.
say.
Okay.
Well, thank you for joining us at Weeman Laboratories.
Bye.
We will see you in our next science video.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I couldn't leave you hanging. We're going to read this book. By all means, if you don't want to hear this entire story, you may stop now. You do not need to move any further in this video. But if you're in for a little story, this is a great one. Dragons Love Tacos by Adam Rubin. Taco Kid. Hey kid, did you know that dragons love tacos? They love beef tacos and chicken tacos. They love really big, gigantic tacos and tiny little baby tacos as well. Why do dragons love tacos? Maybe it's the smell from the sizzling pan. Maybe it's the crunch of the crispy tortillas. Maybe it's a secret. Either way, if you want to make friends with dragons, tacos are key. Hey dragon, why do you guys love tacos so much? But wait, as much as dragons love tacos, they hate spicy salsa even more. They hate spicy green salsa and spicy red salsa. They hate spicy chunky salsa and spicy smooth salsa. If the salsa is spicy at all, dragons can't stand it. Why do dragons hate spicy salsa? Well, just one drop of hot sauce makes dragons' ears smoke. Just one single speck of hot pepper makes a dragon snort sparks. Spicy salsa gives dragons the tummy troubles, and when dragons get the tummy troubles, oh boy. If you want to make tacos for dragons, keep the toppings mild. Tomatoes, check. Lettuce, check. Cheese, check. These are all good toppings for tacos for dragons. Hey dragon, how do you feel about spicy taco toppings? Dragons love parties. They like costume parties and pool parties. They like big, gigantic parties with accordions and tiny little parties with charades. Why do dragons love parties? Maybe it's the conversation. Maybe it's the dancing. Maybe it's the comforting sound of good friends' laughter. The only thing that dragons love more than parties or tacos is taco parties. Taco parties are parties with lots of tacos. If you want to have some dragons over for a taco party, you'll need buckets of tacos, pant loads of tacos. The best way to judge is to get a boat and fill the boat with tacos. That's about how many tacos dragons need for a taco party. After all, dragons love tacos. Hey dragon, are you excited for the big taco party? Just remember, dragons hate spicy salsa. Before you host your taco party with dragons, get rid of all of the spicy salsa. In fact, bury the spicy salsa in the backyard so the dragons can't find it. These dragons love your taco party. They love the music, they love the decorations, and they especially love the tacos. Congratulations! It's a good thing you got rid of all that spicy. Wait a second. What are those little green things in the salsa? You didn't read the fine print? Now with spicy jalapeno peppers. Dragons, listen to me. Do not eat those tacos. Those little green specks in the salsa, those are jalapeno peppers. They're super spicy. I know you love tacos, dragons, but you are not gonna love these tacos. Do not let those dragons eat those tacos. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Too late. Why would dragons help you rebuild your house? Maybe they're good Samaritans. Maybe they feel bad for wrecking it. Maybe they're just in it for the taco breaks. After all, dragons love tacos. The end. Hope you enjoyed it. Now I'm hungry. Gonna go make some tacos. See you next time.